Our channel wanted to give an update and proof on the meteorite that we were going to actually show as proof that it actually was a meteorite. And the individual at the university who turned this stone down, this was one of the ones. Each picture we showed was one of the ones that they turned down. They turned down the whole box of meteorites that we brought in, and we're going to prove that each one we brought in was an actual meteorite. It's just some people don't know really what they're looking at, so they need to have an update in their knowledge and their education just slightly, because sometimes they can turn away valuable meteorites. So this one is an example of one of the ones that was turned away. And if you turn the meteorite in a certain direction and arc the light across the surface, he was looking down at the surface like this, and it was very dark where we were standing. If you look at a stone in dark light, how can you see what you're looking at? So we like to show not only do meteorites have certain ridge lines in the way they form, but also the way they melt as they come through the atmosphere. Most of the meteorites we have are 12,000 to 100,000, if not more, years old. So a lot of the meteorite's going to be really worn down on how it entered into the atmosphere, but the ridges, the metal, and everything else is still going to be there. It might even get worn down along the edges. And as you can see, the fusion crust, when we really arc the stone just slightly, you can barely see certain areas that still have the fusion crust, but it's kind of harder to see. But you can also do the magnet test. Yes, some magnets will pull stronger than others. But when you have a magnet and when you have a real meteorite, it's going to pull really strong. We all know what iron looks like. And we all know that if you know your meteorites, you should know the ridge lines on what to look for. And across those ridge lines, if you arc the light just right, you can see the metal that everybody else can pick up on, that we got turned down on, that we're going to prove that this is a meteorite. And then we're going to go back to the university and get the person fired because they did not properly look at this stone, and they were very lazy on the aspect of how they were looking at it. So that's not the way to do a job when you're actually hired, especially at a university, is all we have to say. But you use a magnet and you'll see the pull. Now we have it very far away still, not even close to it. And as we get it closer, you can see we're working with a magnet on a tile counter just to get a little bit of a smooth surface. You have to have a smooth surface for this experiment to work. And as what you do is the slower you push it towards the magnet, look how far away and it's already reacting. And then no matter where you take this thing, this magnet should not come off. And sometimes it will have only slight pulls and not strong pulls. We just wanted to show you as a channel on proof of what they turned down. And we're going to keep going as we show you the proof. So this was the first meteorite they turned down. And then the other pictures that are on the post, please refer to those. We just wanted to keep everybody updated on one of the meteorites they turned down. And a lot of people actually, we got a lot of feedback on these, and they were thinking it wasn't meteorites as well. But we stuck to our store contents when we explain that we sell true and guaranteed meteorites. So the only reason why is they go through rigorous testing by us. We use the light, we use magnets, we use other friends who know what they're looking at, and we had to test the university because we know what we have, and we were trying to get the paperwork to these stones. So this is the reason why many universities might not have the appropriate knowledge is they need the people that have been out here for years in the field and who've been having a passion for stones, gems, and all sorts of rocks of nature, because we were a rock lover for a long time. So to have this as a hobby, we wanted to know what we were looking at too. So we decided to research everything between the looks. We might not know the specifics on what's in a meteorite, but we can surely tell you of the metal, and we can tell you by the look, and we can tell you by slicing it open here very soon that this is exactly what you're going to get from us when we sell you our meteorites at our store. We're going to sell you the real deal and nothing fake. So everything from meteorites to gems to crystal skulls that we sold to a lucky individual who got it. They're going to really love that item. So we just wanted to show you again, as a channel, we wanted to put the proof out here on what we were trying to prove that they turned down. So we're making a news post of this because certain universities need better people in spots, or they need to be updated with their information, because sometimes they turn away meteorites. And this is reason why rock hounds love to go out and find things, is because we can make the money on what they miss, and you guys might even miss meteorites that might have rare things within it. So this is a learning lesson that when you're going to waste our time and think you know a job field, please don't turn away people that have the appropriate stuff, because when we've been in our trade for a long time, most of our life, ever since we were young, to be able to pick up stones and know what they were, we've been studying a very long time. So now we bring that gift of knowing stones and energy and the philosopher's stone out in the public where it needs to be, because this is a science that can change the world. And then knowing your meteorites, that's a science that can give you a whole nother aspect on the formation of planets, that maybe things that were missed in the past can be seen, or maybe stuff that was seen can be believed. We thank you very much for joining our channel. We're only just getting started. This is the first meteorite we're going to slice when our rock saw comes. So we just wanted to make a quick video on this and show everybody that you have to be careful what you turn down. And especially being at a university, you should be hired and knowledgeable. And if you're not, then they don't need those kind of jobs, because those people really ain't paying attention or actually doing their job correctly. We thank you very much for joining us. We will see you all very soon. Peace, love, and God bless.